No.
All right, I'm here with our client Mo out of Purvis, Mississippi, and he's been with a client with us with M&B Fencing for how long has it been now?
4 or 5 months now. five
Yeah,
months.
about 4 or 5 months.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I guess what were some of the things? What were you doing? I guess to generate leads. Well, first you could tell us a little bit about yourself and your company.
Well, um, I come from the construction industry a little bit when I started here in 2015, I think. Worked for a while for the same company, and then completely changed industries. Went to the trucking industry, then came back from there with everything that's going on, just the prices and all, and went back in construction. Man, it was tough at the beginning. It really was. Having to chase leads, word of mouth, maybe, if we're lucky. And we were very blessed to stay busy, but we weren't generating what we needed to generate to even stay in business.
Yeah,
And when we reached out, you seen the issues at the beginning firsthand, um, with the setup that I had. And fortunately, also I had the chance to talk to multiple of the guys that are part of this group, and the company clients and all with the meetings. That's
yeah,
when I realized also I was way too low on my prices. This is why
yeah,
I'm losing money instead of making money.
yeah,
And we increased our prices. Even if the work wasn't constant, we still kind of managed to stay afloat. Then when all the setup, the ads, everything went in, especially with the Google, I mean, it just blew up. It literally blew up. I seen. I mean, we went from building, doing some repairs of 50 feet, 60 feet, um, maybe a gate or two here and there, to literally projects that are 1,700, 5,000 feet worth of fence. It literally helped us pass that cap and get a little bit more organized as a company to be able to, look good enough for us to, it doesn't only go in the leads. You also got the coaching, the mentoring of the other guys that are around, that's been there, has been doing that. And absolutely. The- hey, let's not say that the leads didn't do it, because without the leads, I wouldn't have landed those contracts. One of
right.
them was that, like I said, I was talking to you earlier. Um, we signed like a 30,000 something like fence, which was pretty important. And we seen literally the quality of the clients that we're getting after getting the reviews out there, and people actually do read the reviews. I know I didn't read them at the beginning, but now I see that how important they are, and just the
Yeah,
coaching of getting us to go and do the right thing the right way and take the right steps. Um, like I said, we were going from projects that are like $200-300 to multiple projects that are way over $20,000 mark, which generates pretty healthy profit for the company. And then, you know, come the bills, come everything, but it kind of gets us there and helps us get that cushion. It generated literally fantastic leads at the beginning when we were just breaking the market. I mean, I was getting very frustrated. We did generate a ton of leads, a lot of it through the Facebook ads and all. Um, but it just seemed like they just weren't ready for the projects. But
yeah,
after the Google, when we spoke and you explained to me how it works, when you got people that are scrolling and liking the idea of maybe getting a project in the near future, at the opposite of people that are actually looking for an installer to come and take care of it immediately. I couldn't see it at the beginning. Um, you know, you
Yeah.
stayed very, very patient with me in saying, look, man, just be patient. This is what's going to happen. This is what's going to happen. And it really did, you know.
Yeah,
Uh,
usually that's what happens in the beginning. It's like, we do, that's why we do both. In the beginning, Facebook can be like that. Like people, that's why we always tell people just keep giving quotes out, keep giving quotes out. And then once we get up on Google, usually guys will start, closing jobs left and left.
yes.
Then also continuing to keep, the thing about Facebook is it keeps pushing out into the market and people will Google you, and then you kind of get jobs from both ways. And that's the idea,
Yes. But
Yeah.
to say the least, it has like increased our business. I can't say by 100%, but more like 600 or 700%. And
Okay.
mainly the quality of leads that we're now getting. And I w- we do quality work, which speaks for itself, but we couldn't market ourselves to the local market.
Yeah.
And just the fact when I came in at the right time, took over, said, this is what we're doing, came out with the plan, this is what we're sticking to. We got down to it. Not only by that, I personally think like I got an education on how to market myself also,
Yeah.
through the sessions.
Yeah.
And um, but it has definitely helped our company to get where it is today. um, we're booked out right now. Like you said, we sent a ton of leads for a couple weeks, no answer whatsoever. And then, boom, 1 week we had 12 of them come in. Uh,
Yeah.
the week right after that, boom, another almost 20 of them come in. So it just kind of a pattern that's repeating itself. And right now, I can very, 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 very safely um, say that we're booked out for like 3 crews, booked out for the next 3 months. And I have enough appointments. I can't even get to him for 3 weeks. So
Yeah.
that's that's how much leads is generating, and it's very, very exciting to see the future uh going that way. um we went from generating nothing, losing money, to we're fixing to build our warehouse,
Yeah.
our first warehouse and the office and everything that goes with it. um
Awesome.
so
Yeah.
the process, um you know for the people that are not very familiar with the digital world, I guess,
Mhm.
um kind of a scary step to take.
Mhm.
um but it's hard sometimes to just trust people. But there's one thing I'm gonna tell them: if you don't do it, you will not know about it. And trust me, that has changed my life. Complete turnaround. Um, when I was thinking of maybe the next step, what I'm gonna do next, we turn into me calling you, trying to set up something else and see how we can go into growing it into offering more services than just fences, because we have the qualified personnel to take care of it now.
Yeah. Hell yeah. And with
So,
like the tax, like we were talking about and whatnot too.
and I strongly believe that we can, in a couple of years, we haven't been a year in business yet, and we hit a pretty substantial mark already at the 4 or 5 months since we started. And in a couple of years, I think we can make $1 million business out of it.
Oh yeah, man.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely. 100%. You're on
with
track.
multiple locations.
Yeah, for sure. Awesome,
So
man. I think you pretty much said it all, and it makes a lot of sense. Like when you first came to us, increasing your prices, but like people, a lot of times they might not be able to increase their prices because if you only have so many leads, you can't afford to lose the jobs. You know what I mean?
mhm.
But because you had the leads coming in, you can increase the prices. It just, everything worked out, and you got the 3 crews busy, and it's only up from
Absolutely.
yeah,
Absolutely. And every client we talk to, uh, you know, they never stop right there at the fence. Everybody that we talk to, and we
Right.
have very, very, very nice people around us, you know, in our crew, and they fall in love with how nice these guys are. They're complete, like, just big teddy bears. You look at them, you're scared, but they talk to them, the big teddy bears. We always end up at least with one or at least two projects
Yeah.
extra over the fence when we leave the place. So, um, it does help to have somebody that is able to at least give you some kind of roadmap that you need to stick to, and that's always there if you need it. Pick up the phone, call, this is what I have as an issue, and be able to be guided back to the right path. And that has been a huge improvement uh,
Yeah.
in our company right now.
Awesome, man. Well, yeah, congratulations. Still only the beginning, right?
Yes, sir, absolutely. It's going to be a
After,
long relationship.
for sure. And yeah, great working with you. And yeah, brother. Thanks for hopping on.
Absolutely. Thank y'all for always being there, man.
For sure, man. Got you.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Have a good one.